following the report of a second wave of NSAS protests soon to commence. The government, through multiple outlets, cautioned against any form of participation by the citizens of the country. The President of the Republic of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, warned the people planning to engage in any form of street protest that they would be met with forceful action from the military of the country. The government ordered the deployment of its military personnel to the streets to curb the protest. The protesters, however, defied the warnings of the government, as the protests are reportedly to have commenced in some parts of the nation today. Following the commotion, Senator Dino melaye has advised the commander-in-chief to desist from the usage of force while trying to get the protesters to back down. The controversial Senator wrote on his Twitter page, "My advice to President Muhammadu Buhari on threats to end SARS protesters: though force can protect in emergency, only justice, fairness, consideration, and cooperation can finally lead men to the dawn of eternal peace. Protest is an inalienable right. Everybody has a right to protest." The tweet was met with praise by his Twitter followers as they lauded him for his great and thoughtful remark. According to Senator Dino melaye, "My advice to President Muhammadu Buhari on threats to end SARS protesters: though force can protect in emergency, only justice and fairness, consideration, and cooperation can finally lead men to the dawn of eternal peace." As you can see from a Twitter handle that supports Dino melaye, if the president really wants to fix Nigeria, this is the best time to do it. The time when he has the backing of the youth to fix it. He should not see the youth as against his administration, but as giving him their support to fix Nigeria. The same federal government who is giving out money in form of loan and others in order to cushion the effect of the pandemic and to help people get back online with their business, and same federal government withheld 9 months salary of public universities lecturers. Dino melaye on the note said it now remains to be seen what the president will do. As the senator said, the citizens are well within their right to protest peacefully. Any form of force applied to unarmed protesters is against the democracy of Nigeria. The democracy practiced in every nation of the world places the highest power on the citizen of that country. It is a type of leadership that prioritizes the needs of the masses and fulfills them through the government who are voted in by the citizens. As such, the people have the right to demand better governance and leadership from its government if found lacking on the above attributes. That was exactly what the citizens of Nigeria did just over 2 months ago. There were peaceful protests by the masses, predominantly the youths, calling for the disbandment of the infamous SARS. Despite the name given to campaign NSAS, the aim of the protest wasn't just for the dissolution of the elite police unit, but also for the adoption of better ruling policy by the government. While the government eventually bowed and disbanded SARS, the inadequacy in the policies governing the nation weren't attended to. 2 months after the NSAS protest brought the nation to a standstill, the masses have risen up once again in preparation for a second wave of protest. The reason being that the quality of governance is still poor and hasn't developed since the end of the first wave of protest. Dino melaye's advice to the president is the best option to remedy the situation. The government should listen to the needs of the populace. That is what democracy means. You are listening to Independent TV7. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. According to Dino melaye, is in support of the wave of second protest because the government has not adhered to the call of the youth concerning bad governance. Nigeria has been looted. Nigeria is coming to jeopardy if care is not taken. We shall see what will happen. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV7. Don't forget to share the news so that others can also be aware. Thank you for listening, and I would like you to comment on what Dino melaye has said, if he's commenting and supporting the youth rightly or not. Thank you for listening, and God bless.